Choo choo.
Train.
Yeah. Omar is in the train.
Omar, you want to drive?
Okay.
Do you want to help?
Yes, yes, we are going to go to the train.
Yes, we will. You can go now.
Go inside.
You can sit with your wife.
I need to record.
Oh, okay.
No, no, you can be here.
They pretend it's flickering. It's going.
My name is Train Engineer Henry, and I'm here to take you on this approximately 2-mile trip around Brackenridge Park. We'll be making 2 stops today, first at the Woody Museum and then at the Japanese Tea Garden. But of course, safety first. Please remain seated and keep all arms, legs, heads, and feet inside the train at all times. If you have any little ones with you, please make sure they're seated on your left or next to you, and they keep their arms, legs, heads, and feet inside the train at all times until we come to a complete stop and I tell you it's safe to exit. Please do not try to exit the train while it is in motion. Lastly, there will be no smoking or vaping on this train ride at any point in time.
Oh,
Alright, looks like we got the all clear. You know what that means.
Let's go!
Here we go. All aboard!
We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Omar, ready, set, go.
It's going.
It's going. It's going.
It's going. It's going. It's going.
On the left, with the big gorilla, you will see the entrance of the San Antonio Zoo. The zoo was opened in 1914, making it well over 100 years old. It was one of the first zoos in the country to be accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. It is consistently voted to be one of the best zoos in the country. Also on your left, a blast from the past, is Kitty Park. Kitty Park was opened in 1925 over on Broadway Street. It relocated next to the zoo in 2019. It is the oldest kitty park in the country. A great amusement park for a memorable birthday party. For more information, visit kittypark.com.
There is water.
On your left, we'll see the zoo's education center. The education center is at hosts daily camps and activities for children 12 years and under. They even host a group of sleepover called Roars and Snores. For more information, visit xazoo.org. In case you haven't heard, dinosaurs are back in season. Make sure to check out our Jurassic Park while it's still here.
Say hi, Omar.
Did you know that some of the headwaters of the San Antonio River start right here at Breckenridge Park? Right now, we're getting crossover that same river. This is the river that flows through our beautiful downtown.
Omar, we're gonna see a bridge.
In addition, we will be passing through the original steel trusser bridge from the Breckenridge Park miniature train ride.
This is called lilies. There's the national flower of Bangladesh. This is the national flower of Bangladesh.
And across the street is the Woody Museum. The Woody's a natural history museum that opened in 1926 with amazing dinosaur displays, fantastic exhibitions from around the globe, and historical artifacts from the area. We are now pulling up to the Woody Museum Depot. I want to remind you to please remain seated and keep all arms, legs, heads, and feet inside the train at all times until we come to a complete stop, and I tell you it is safe to exit. You are welcome to step out and visit the Woody Museum, but make sure to hold on to those ticket stubs. Once you are done, as with all of our stops, you are welcome to hop back on and continue the rest of your journey around Brackenridge Park. Our train runs roughly every 25 to 30 minutes. Our last stop today will be around 4:30. It is now safe to exit for the Woody Museum.
They have two stops. The Woody Museum and the Japanese
Not-
Art. Not yet. We're gonna stay on. Stay in the train.
Alright, everybody seated. Here we go. All aboard!
It's going.
Right here on these very tracks in July 18th, 1970 was one of the last train robberies in Texas. When officers were asked how they caught those criminals, they said they just kept going in circles. We are now approaching Brackenridge Tunnel. This 100-foot-long tunnel is known to have some critters inside, so let's make sure to scream and shout to scare them all out.
We're gonna go into tunnel, Omar. Tunnel. It's gonna be dark.
You ready?
And we're gonna scream, ta-da!
See? It's coming.
Yeah! Inside the tunnel! Woo-hoo! Now it's out. Now it's light again.
If you look to your left, you'll see a long green building. We call that the Roundhouse. The Roundhouse is where trains go to rest at night, get any repairs done, and get refueled and ready for another day of hard work. We run 2 trains these days, the Green Zoo train, the CWT Express, with the yellow suit train you're on right now, the Union Pacific 210. Now approaching woods of Brackenridge Park. In 1899, George W. Brackenridge donated several hundred acres to the city of San Antonio. In 1915, Pacific Kohler, for old brewery fame, donated several more. And along with the Spanish land grant, we now have our 353-acre Brackenridge Park. It has lots of hike and bike trails, picnic tables, and grills. But as you can see, some of it is still left natural. There's lots of trees, like oak, pecan, hackberry, and pine. Different types of birds, like cardinals, grackles, mockingbirds, and even ducks come walking across these tracks. Different woodland critters, like squirrel, raccoons, possums, and even skunks. I even heard that there's a Brackenridge Bigfoot that roams around these parts. Best keep your eyes open, folks. You never know what you might find here in the wild woods of Brackenridge Park. Sorry if I alarmed any of you folks. Unfortunately, the Brackenridge Bigfoot is not real, but I've heard their little cousin, the Littlefoot, does tend to come across these trails. If you look to your left, you will see the San Antonio Breckenridge Public Golf Course. This golf course opened in 1916, and it was one of the first public golf courses in the area. It even hosted the first Texas Open in 1922, and continued to host it up to 1959. This driving range opened in 2001. Since then, over 50,000 kids have learned to play golf. Before this range, though, were the old polo fields here at Breckenridge Park. Every weekend, the people of San Antonio would come here and play polo. Horses were kept on stables on the street across the street on your left. The stables are now gone, but at one point you could rent horses and carriages to ride around the park.
That's where I used to jog. My house is like 10 minutes from here. And they have these railings because they used to have miniature pony rides for the children.
Wow.
Sun Garden Theater, an open amphitheater, and of course, the famous Japanese tea garden, opened in 1917. It has a 50-foot waterfall, koi ponds, plant trails, and a tea house. It is free and open to the public. We will now be making our next stop here at the Japanese tea garden. Please remain seated and keep all arms, legs, heads, and feet inside the train at all times until I tell you it's safe to exit if we come to a complete stop.
Stop.
It is now safe to exit for the Japanese tea garden. If you look to your left, you will see the ruins of the Alamo Portland Cement Company. It closed in 1908. However, some of its stones were used to build the Capitol in Austin, many stately homes and buildings around San Antonio, and, it's rumored, even the Alamo itself. San Antonio.
Tower over there, the tallest tower.
It is a glass elevator that takes you to a revolving restaurant and a great observation deck. At 750 feet, it is the tallest building in San Antonio. If you haven't yet already, I highly recommend you check out the San Antonio Zoo. The zoo participates in over 80 different conservation efforts around the globe, from the jungles of Brazil to the mountains of China, and even in our own backyard here with the Edwards Aquifer. The zoo helps us learn more about nature, the planet we live on, and the animals we live with. If you want to feed a hippopotamus, say hello to a gorilla, or pet a kangaroo, you can do all that and so much more here at the San Antonio Zoo. Check out sazoo.org for all that information and so much more.
You see dragonflies? I see the dragonflies.
Butterfly. Oh yeah, butterfly.
As we are arriving back at the train depot, I want to remind you to please remain seated and keep all arms, legs, heads, and feet inside the train at all times until we come to a complete stop. And I tell you, it is safe to exit. On behalf of myself and the entire zoo staff, we'd like to thank you for coming on this historic, memorable, and much beloved train ride around Breckenridge Park. We hope you enjoyed your ride and hope to see you again real soon. now safe to exit for the train depot. Please watch your head and step and double check to make
Yay! High five, Omar! We did it! Yeah. High five?
You got it? You got it?
Yeah. Go left, Omar.